Do you suffer from brain fog, chronic fatigue, unexplained allergies, or even an autoimmune condition? If so, you've come to the right place. Today I want to talk about the 5 factors that contribute to these inflammatory conditions. And if you click subscribe, you're going to have the opportunity to learn different ways that we can manage each of these factors. The very first factor that we have to think about when we talk about a chronic condition or inflammation are host genetics. So these are our genes, and it's basically the cards that we're dealt, and then we have to decide how we want to play our hand. So host genetics we can't make any changes to. However, we can make changes to the other factors. The next factor would be our sleep patterns. So this is an area where we do have control over, but at times it can be difficult. Stress management is going to be extremely important. That we process in our brain affect our gut and vice versa. And then there's movement. And this is what we do with our bodies does make a big difference in how our gut remains in balance and how that affects other areas of our body. Like perhaps we have an autoimmune condition, perhaps we suffer from allergies, perhaps we are dealing with brain fog or chronic fatigue at times. So movement's going to be really important for us, and it's something that we do have control over. And then finally, our diet. When I talk about diet, this is not the low carb diet or the low fat diet or this trendy diet or something that you have to pay for. And it's our habits and the way that we eat and the way that we will move forward with eating throughout our lives. So this is where we have pretty much the most control over what we put in our bodies and then what our bodies output for us. So I'm going to have you hit up that subscribe button below so that you can follow along and see these short messages and quick and easy ways to implement an anti-inflammatory lifestyle today. Have a good one.